Welcome to another video by the Barrel Workaholic. Tonight we're making cowboy chili. We're having a chili cook-off at work tomorrow. We're going to make cowboy chili out of deer meat and an open fire. I'm going to cut the deer meat up nice and thin. Deer meat has a tendency to be lean and tough, so we're going to cut it up nice and thin. Cut it up in a nice small little section so that you can have time to cook, tender up. I got this section cut up pretty good. Continue chopping it up here. I think I just cut it up into little tiny chunks. I want to get all that flavor cooked into the chili. I scrape it up here and get it in my bowl. I've got some special sauce we're going to share with you from Miss Bev at Hitch-A-Chick Urban Homestead. Over the summer she grew about, I don't know, what do you say, Bev? How many different types of peppers?
16 different varieties.
16 different varieties of peppers. She dried them out in her food dehydrator. Then she chopped it up, ground it up into a chili powder. We're going to use her special chili powder. We're going to season this up. We want everybody to be able to enjoy it, so I'm not going to make it as viral as I would like it. Virally hot, that is. But we'll see how it goes. Here we go. How's that look right there? A nice big old pile of meat. Yeah, that's good deer meat right there. We'll get that all cooked up. Now we need some onions. I know Cowboy and worth of salt don't like onions. We're going to slice up some onions. We're going to do a white one and a red one. I personally, Cowboy or not, like my onions. We're going to get these onions all sliced up. There we go. We'll get that one going. Got a nice big old pile of white onion. Get this dude here going. Right on. Whew. Nice smell onion. Yeah, boy.
That chili's bringing tears to my eyes.
Now, we'll break out the red one. Where did it go? There it is. There we go. Well, there is some controversy as to whether a red onion tastes different than a white onion. I don't really know. I just like the way it looks. Yeah, how about that? We'll find out the tear factor here in a minute. So far, the white onion didn't bring a tear to my eye. Red onion isn't really doing one either. Making me sniffle a little bit. I feel that, get that little nasal effect there. Get that red onions. There might be a little difference in red onions. Either way, see, that's what I like about a red onion. That nice color. Yeah. We'll get this dude in here too. There we go. Now, Hitch-A-Chick Urban Homestead, my lovely bride, Miss Bev, made me up some of her special chili powder. Now, let me tell you what, this right here will get your attention. Because if my eyes weren't burning, my nose wasn't running, it is now. Well, as I said, deer meat has no fat. It is a very lean piece of meat. Therefore, when we start to saute this, it ain't going to do so good. So, what we're going to do is, we're going to grab a couple of spoonfuls of bacon grease. You ever seen a cowboy eat anything that didn't have some bacon in it?
Nope, never did.
Yep. This ain't gonna have no bacon. It's gonna have a little bacon grease. What do you think, that's enough?
I'd add some more.
Add another. Alright. Miss Bev had 180 tomato plants growing this summer, and she canned her own tomato juice sauce stuff.
Tomato juice.
Tomato juice. Sounds good to me. I like to have some straight up tomato in my chili. So we're going to get some fresh, right off the vine tomatoes. I'll throw a couple of those in there just for good measure. We'll get that going in there. Right on. All this is going to cook up nice. Don't get carried away with making it all fine. We get a nice big old tomato in there, a couple of those. And we'll be good to go. Well, we're not giving any free advertisements to any alcoholic beverages, but a little bit. Just add that little taste of flavor and a little moisture to that deer meat. Well, we got it just about ready to start sauteing it. We're going to take you out to the fire. We're going to saute it up a little bit. Be right back. Well, we have the meat and onions over the campfire. Starting to look pretty good. Going to take a little while to start frying. Let's zoom in here. Get you a good shot of it. There we go. Oh yeah, how about that now? I tell you what, that's just good old cowboy cooking right there. This is Western Pennsylvania, and we get the joy of the experience of Hurricane Zelda. Hurricane Zelda made his presence known today. Rained pretty much all day. It's raining right now. I don't think the cowboys out on the range really had to stop and say, well, I'm not going to eat tonight because it's raining. So we're not going to either. We're going to make you the cowboy chili in the rain. My brother knows how I like cooking outdoors, so he bought me some welding gloves just for a time like this. Oh my, look at that. I wish this was Smell-A-Tube. I wish YouTube could produce the smells for you. That is absolutely amazing. The rich smell of the onions and the chili powder, tomatoes, and that meat cooking up in there. Oh my. Oh my, that is so fantastic. That fire is just the right height for sauteing. So we can get it stirred up a little bit here. Oh man. That broth coming off of that is amazing. Oh my. Oh yeah. Oh, that is so good. So good. just to give you a quick view of that. Look at that right there. Look at the juices coming up in that. Oh my. Yeah. I'll get my camera out of the rain here for a little bit. Give you just another quick view of that. Oh, look at that. So good. So good. Well, as you can see here, we brought it up out of the flames. We don't want to get it burn up, so we're going to set it up here over the smoke. This is the fresh tomato juice growing here on the homestead. We're going to start adding it now. Oh yeah, I don't want to get the beans in it until later, because with this heat, if it's going to stick, it'll be the beans that cause it to stick. Give you a little better lighting on what that's starting to look like in there. Oh yeah, how about that? Look at that meat. Look at those onions. Woo! That's some chili right there, let me tell you. All right. After we get this smoked up, we'll take it in and put it in the crock pot, and I'll add the beans. And we'll let it cook all night. Get that meat all nice and tender. Infuse all that flavor into those beans. We'll have some fine cowboy chili. I'll just let you sit there for a couple minutes and enjoy that warmth of that fire. How about that? There you go. Right on. Well, as you can see, rain's still coming, chili's still cooking. Looking really good. I decided to lower it down a little bit more. It's starting to steam up pretty good. I want to let it come to a boil. I want to give a special shout out to my son Brad. Bought me this tripod a few years back for Christmas, and it's been real special for something like this. Well, I'm going to get my recording equipment in out of the rain. I'm going to put a lid on this and let this sit out here and cook for an hour or two. All right, we'll bring you back when we start to put the beans in it. Put it in the crock pot, let it cook overnight. Well, we made it back inside after the rain. We got the base all smoked up on the fire. Oh my, I can't describe to you how good it smells, but I sure wish you could smell it. We're going to add our beans. I want to probably put the beans in first, because I don't want this to splash out too much when I go to pour it. Got my handy dandy welding gloves on, although I've never used them for welding. They're just strictly for cooking. Now let's see if we can get this base in here without making a mess.
Hey, before you do that, you want a kitchen hack?
Hey?
Yeah, if you put your spoon in that there crock pot and then pour the meat mixture on top, it won't splash.
That'd be great. I'm going to have two hands. There we go. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, here, you need to see this. Here, let me turn that around for you. You need to see this. Look at that. Look at that meat and them onions and that broth cooked out of that deer meat. Yeah, boy. That's where the flavor's at. Let me tell you. Our own resident chef, Miss Bev, seasoned up my pot real good for me. Gave me that good advice about putting a little bacon grease in that deer meat. As you can see here, we ended up with a nice clean pot, nothing burnt, even over that extremely hot campfire. Now we'll add the special ingredients. Where'd my can opener go? There it is. Our very own, homemade, fresh off the homestead, Hitch-A-Chick Urban Homestead YouTube channel. Fresh tomatoes. Woo-wee. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh yeah. Get you some of that. Bet you wish you was going to work with me tomorrow, don't you? Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah.
Let's get you moved in here so you can see it.
Look at that right there. Yeah,
That's
boy.
some good looking chili.
Alright, we'll fire this Joe up. We're going to push the power button here. We're going to push the slow. Is that 8 hours? It says 4 hours.
Do the
Up.
time up button.
Timer up. Well, that's 30. We'll go up to 8 hours. There we go. We're at 8 hours.
Don't forget to put the lid on. Don't want to lose any of those good juices.
From the viral workaholic, Hitch-A-Chick Urban Homestead, Cowboy chili on the way. Good night. Peace out.